Hello, my name's Sammy and I'm going to be discussing my FNP work. I have three ideas, and idea one is I have three male characters, and one of the characters will be seen graffitiing on the wall when the two males walk past him in different directions. They hear police sirens, and the male who's graffitiing will get the two other males by the throat and will threaten them by telling them that if they tell the police, then he will take both of them and torture them. But if they tell the police that it was somebody else and that the man went a different way, then the graffiti person will give them some money if they follow him. Then he takes them up some stairs and outside an old pub, and he asks for their names and they tell him. He then tells them that if they team up with him and graffiti with him and cause chaos, then he will give them a purpose in life and make their life better and give them money. The two men think for a bit, but then they finally both agree, and they have always wanted a purpose for their lives. As the days go by, they wake up drunk with loads of money in their pockets. They spend the days and nights graffitiing and partying. One day they decide to do a huge graffiti which will earn them the most money they've ever earned in their lives. But when the police catches them and they try to run away, they are arrested and spend a lifetime in prison. Idea two is there will be a police officer who loves his job, but not for the right reasons. He likes the job because he enjoys arresting people and abusing people. When he is arresting somebody with no other police officers, he punches or kicks the person he's arresting them and blames them and tells the officers at the station that it was self-defense because he's trying to punish them. He also spends his time abusing people online using fake profiles. He pretends to be a woman online and asks to meet the men in places, but only to abuse them and arrest them and tell lies when they're at the station. He then steps into a CCTV secured area without realising, and he abuses another man, but this time he gets seen and then he's arrested and suspended from his job. Idea three is there will be a geek who loves studying and has high hopes of achieving high grades. He often finds himself the centre of bullies' attention, but he has been used to it for years. Then suddenly, when he's getting a drink in college, the two bullies notice him and start calling him names and punishing him. He thinks that it's fine and that he will just get used to it, but the bullies come back to find him every day and send him horrible messages online. One day when he is on his way to class carrying his college books, the bullies barge into him and make him drop his books. And just as the college tutor is walking past, the geek punches the two bullies in the face and gets them up against the wall while strangling them. The college tutor then gets the geek away from them and shouts at him and calls the police. The geek is then arrested whilst the two bullies remain free and out of trouble. My character bio for the first film is there will be three main characters, and then their names will be Mark, Scott and Safian. The character Mark will be a graffiti artist who will be dressed in a black hoodie and dark coloured jeans and pumps. His hair will be covered by wearing the hood. He has brown eyes and dark blonde hair. He will have a dark, scary and wicked personality who also loves getting money, getting drunk and partying. He is a male, he is about 5'6" and he has dark hair. He is a confident person and can manipulate people very easily. Mark was born in Manchester and has lived there all his life. The second character, Scott, will be the first man to agree to Mark's offer and he wants a better life. Scott will be dressed in dark blue tracksuit pants, a dark top and jacket. He has dark brown hair and dark brown eyes. He will not have his hood up. He will have a bubbly, mysterious and creepy personality. He loves getting money, who loves when people give him attention, and who also loves showing people that he is boss. Scott is 5'5" and he is more of an introvert, although he is too good at manipulating people and getting what he wants. Scott has brown hair and wears lighter clothes. Scott was born in Manchester and has lived there all his life. And then the third character is called Safian, and he will be the second man to agree to Mac's offer as he also wants a better life. Safian will be dressed in black skinny jeans and black jackets with his hood down. He has dark brown hair and dark brown eyes. He has a funny, wicked and dark personality who loves showing people that he is not to be messed with. He loves when people He loves when he sees people with no money and who loves the thrill of almost getting caught by the police. Safian is 5'8" and is very antisocial but has a lot of confidence. He has dark black hair and dark eyes. He's good at controlling people. Safian was born in Manchester and has lived there all his life. On week 1 of my schedule, I will start pre-production and start to plan my work. I will start to write up my 3 ideas for my FMP movie. I will also write out my character bios, my target audience, my synopsis, and then make my mood board. I will also start writing a script. On week 2, I will finish off Unit 1 of the FMP. I will finish my mood board, my 3 ideas, and I will finish off my character bios. I will finish my target audience and my synopsis. I will also continue to fill in the schedule and my journal and finish off my scripts.
Cool, you done? Fab, okay. Which out of the 3 ideas, Sammy, do you like the most? Do you think if you had the chance to make this, you would actually make?
The first idea.
Why is that? What do you think the first idea has that the other 2 don't have?
More action in it, and I think it'll be more interesting to people.
All 3, what I noticed about all 3 ideas, they all involve the police.
Yeah.
Do you have a family member who's a police officer?
No.
No. I thought you might have had like some experience working, like having family members as a police officer. I like the first idea personally, because it's a morality story. So it's about 2 good youths, is what I got from it, like respectable people who just met the wrong person,
Yeah.
and then they were enticed by money and art. I like that mixture. And then in the end, they get caught, or do they turn the lives around?
They get caught.
Get caught. Yeah, so that's the morality. So that's, you're going to show your audience that if you do bad things, then you will get caught, and it's, you're going to get like a sentence for it.
Yeah.
You get in trouble for it.
And I think like you could really like build the actual graffiti artist, like in the sense that like he doesn't feel like what he's doing is bad, he sees it as art.
Yeah.
And he could just have this like constant battle within himself that look, what I'm doing is right, and he can't understand why the world thinks that, or not the world, but why certain people think that what he's doing is wrong. So you could really build quite an interesting character there.
Do you believe graffiti art is a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad,
Why bad?
because they sometimes vandalise people's private properties and just ruin nice walls.
It's a nice way to look at it, I suppose. See, I like graffiti art. I think if it's done right, it brightens up any city.
Yeah, because like if you go into the northern quarter, like
Yeah.
Manchester, like it's really nice.
So if you want to look at locations for graffiti, there's loads of places we can tell you to go into town, just a film side, so you can get all these different artworks. But if you want to show it as like in a negative view, because I never really think about it, graffiti in a vandalism sort of way, but I do see where you're coming from with that.
Yeah.
So you could show in your locations, usually locations as a character, so you can have nice graffiti, but then if it's about vandalism as well, go to places, like I know in Burnage, near where you're from,
Yeah.
under the bridge, the abandoned railway track,
Yeah.
there's loads of graffiti around there. That'd be a nice, like, little close to home location to use as well.
With idea one, you're saying that there's money involved. Have you like thought about how this graffiti artist would have so much money and why he'd pay them? Like, where would he get that money from?
Because he has bosses who are graffiti artists, and they send him out on jobs so that he does the graffiti, so that the bosses don't get caught themselves.
Oh, that's nice.
So there's this
Yeah.
network of graffiti artists. I really like this idea.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
It's strong. It's like I like this world of graffiti artists, like rebels and.
Because I like see the way you film it. You could film it in quite a cool, like manner. I see a lot of like swish pans and a lot of like jump cuts, and you know, to definitely make it quite interesting.
Who would be your graffiti artist? Who's your actors?
Mark, and
Can
then
he graffiti?
yeah,
Who he can?
I don't know, and then Safian and Scott.
Do you know any graffiti artists?
No.
No, it'd be you need to research graffiti artists. It's just if Mark's going to be spray painting, it'd be good for him to have a stencil there already.
Mm-hmm.
So just one outlines where he's going to graffiti. But then there's the legalities behind that. Is he going to be allowed to?
Is he going to be allowed to do that? Yeah. Good idea. Really, really good idea. Solid. Just going over to your schedule. When do you anticipate that you'll get the filming done?
By the end of next week.
So that date would be, if you want to get the date up on your little calendar there. So you think you're going to get your filming done by the 4th of next month? Sorry, the 3rd. Yeah. So you've got a week to turn that around. Have you fully got the pre-production done for your group in terms of scripting? Are you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
You are. You'd be able to send us a copy of your scripts later on today.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be interested. I'm just interested to read the story more than anything.
Yeah. Because you've done the script for this first idea, haven't you? Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to see how that goes. How many characters are there involved altogether? So we've got the 3 graffiti artists. Are you going to show the bosses?
Yeah.
You are. And then the police officer. Is it one police officer making an arrest?
At first, but then some other police then come to arrest them all.
So possibility of 7 or 8 characters.
I'm just thinking logistics for next week. It's
Yeah.
not going to be. Okay. Because obviously, as a group, you've decided to go with, is it Mark's idea?
Oh yeah, you are filming Marks, aren't you?
You're filming Mark's idea, I mean, that's what you've chosen as a group. But, I mean, this is a really strong idea, and potentially could be converted into a film, definitely. So well done. That's it for me.
Yeah, good presentation.
Well done.